Katie and I'm running for the Disabilities rep, and I think I'm going to focus on both physical and mental disabilities as well as learning difficulties, which I don't think have as much focus as they should. So with physical disability, I think Selwyn's quite good relatively compared to some other colleges in terms of access to different areas. I think you can still look at Hall. I don't know if going through the kitchen is really good enough access to Hall, but I know this has some difficulty with that, so I don't know how easy that would be. But I think mainly working with the access officers is what I've most focused on with that, because I think in applying you need to know what provisions are available, you really want to be stopped from applying, but I think you wouldn't be able to succeed here as well as someone who was more able. But I think I'd mainly focus on mental health, which I think is completely overlooked. It's not completely overlooked, it's often overlooked here. So I've got two focuses on that, which are on my manifesto if you read. Firstly, eating disorders. So I've suffered from an eating disorder myself, and I think coming here and the added responsibility of feeding yourself, going to Hall and eating with people, I think that's quite a scary concept. So more provision, saying what there is available, someone to talk to who hopefully will understand. And then secondly, male mental health. I feel like that's often something men feel like they can't talk, they can't open up. And there's a campaign called CALM, so it's the campaign against living miserably, which was also on our campus. So working in conjunction with them, have posters up, maybe run events, film night, things like that to just get people talking. And also with Student Minds, which Michaelmas working with this year. And kind of things with the posters and writing the things on the whiteboard, just making it more visible and more normalised. And going with that, continuing with the welfare hours, but extending that to walking and talking as well, because some people might feel a bit closed in a room with someone sat talking face to face. So I feel like if you just walk and talk just around the block, then it might be more approachable for people. Yeah, and also I'm better than bronze.
We'll take two questions from Sophie and Lola because they got hands up first. So Sophie first.
I was just going to say it can be really quite difficult sometimes in this role when you get kind of like an onslaught of people. As much as you want to help everyone, and it's really great that you can. For example, in some weeks I've had like 3 people a day come into my room and stay for hours and hours and hours. How do you think you'll be able to balance your own mental well-being and your own work? And because it is quite a difficult thing to juggle.
I think I'm quite lucky in that I've got a good group of friends that I can talk about my own mental health to, so I think that's already catered for in that I'm very open about that, and I don't think my mental health would suffer through hearing about other people's problems. And in terms of time management, I'm already on a couple of committees for in things like cancer awareness, things like that, which I've managed to balance my work with this year so far, so I think I just continue to do that, just with a little bit more.
So the university-wide disabled student campaign has started a petition for a sabbatical officer on KUSU, on their exec, and I was just wondering what your thoughts were on that, and if you were to get this role, if you would support them in that, and if you can get support to have a full-time officer to deal with that university-wide.
I think definitely, I think the whole, an officer on KUSU, a disabled officer in general, is an excellent idea. I think it can put pressure on colleges to kind of centralise standards that they have to do. And in terms of sabbatical, is that in terms of like committing?
So sabbatical just means like they take a year out to do the job. So like the women's officer, the president are being paid, and you take a year out of stuff.
I think in terms of that, it's quite a big issue, and I think it is often overlooked. So I think maybe if you did have a full time to put work into that, I think that's a good idea. Especially if, as Sophie was saying, there's a lot of people here that do need help, very high percentage. So I think, yeah, taking up full time to do that, I think would definitely be a good idea.
Great, thank you.